Hey guys, it's Leah here, and today I want to give you guys like a general life update because a lot of big changes are going to be coming to my life very soon, and I also want to talk to you guys about bodybuilding and being an athlete on a vegan diet. So first I'm going to start with a life update because I feel like it's more important and it's probably going to take me more time to talk about. So as some of you guys know, I have not been lifting as frequently lately because I've had some mental problems around exercise again. And I actually only lift during the summer and during basketball season anyway because I play volleyball and baseball at my school. And yes, baseball with the boys. And so really soon I'm going to be starting volleyball again, and I'm actually really nervous about that, but it's gonna be good. I'm going into my junior year of high school, and I'm officially a college student. I'm taking 2 college classes, and yeah, so my life is kind of changing. I just got a brand new job working at our local grocery store, and I start on Friday, and I'll just be doing that during basketball season and then during the summer as well. So yeah, lots of crazy stuff is coming up. School starts very soon as well, in way less than a month, like 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm not exactly prepared for that, to say the least. And yeah, so I haven't been lifting as much, and I actually really hate that because lifting helped me so much, but I have been doing a lot more yoga, and I've actually been loving it a lot. And I just got a tripod stand for my iPhone, so I'm hoping to be able to record more yoga flows and things like that soon, but I don't really have a good place with good lighting. My room has alright lighting, but I don't know, it's really small, so the light doesn't travel very well, and soon it's going to be winter, and I live in a very cold place during the winter, so I don't know what we'll do during the winter, but we'll figure it out. Also, something very exciting is coming up, hopefully, with me and some other girls on Instagram, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys. So definitely keep an eye out on my profile for that. I cannot wait to share it with you guys, honestly, and connect with you guys. I'm really trying to start something new, and something really powerful and big, and I'm really excited. Because I always just want to help people, and it's kind of hard to do that in such a small community, so, Instagram is like my place where I can just really help people and connect with people, and I love it so much, so, yeah. I'm really excited for that. So, yes, that is my life right now. I'm really stressed out, but also very excited to see what the future holds. I'm exhausted, I have a cold, and I was supposed to be lifting, but I don't want to because I don't feel good, so here I am making this YouTube video instead. And I missed a week because life has been crazy, and I gotta put my priorities first, and I honestly wish that my life was at a place right now that YouTube could be one of my top ones, but yeah, it's not yet. So anyway, enough being said about my life update. Let's talk about vegan bodybuilding and being an athlete on a vegan diet. So the number one question that I get is, where do you get your protein? How do you play volleyball and lift and be strong without meat? And I want to talk to you guys because I feel like a lot of times, meat eater or not, a lot of times meat eaters don't understand that there's so many other options that even you're eating right now, probably, that give you a lot of protein. And actually, some meat eaters opt out for vegan protein powders because they digest much better and your body reacts to them in a better way for some reason. And yeah, so I want to talk to you guys about where I get my protein and kind of just how I get enough calories and how I stay healthy during school and sports seasons. So right now I am bulking, sorta, kinda, just hanging out actually, because I don't know, I'm just kind of going with the flow lately, and right now I just make sure to get like at least 20 grams of protein a meal, and then I eat snacks with like 10 or above protein. Usually it's around 15 or 20 when I have my snacks, and I eat 3 meals and 3 snacks a day. So I eat a snack in the morning, afternoon, and at night, because I've always been a natural like grazer. So if I don't, my blood sugar goes down and I get really hangry. So I just kind of eat whenever my body tells me to. I'm trying to do more intuitive eating, but pretty much those are the times my body tells me to. And if it's at like 2:30 or something, then obviously I'll eat. And I'm trying to figure out intuitive eating still, honestly, and I feel like sometimes you guys think I have it all figured out, but I don't. Intuitive eating is really hard for me because I worry a lot still that I'm like eating too much or something, and it's still hard for me to trust my body. And I'm sick so often, I also don't want to eat too little, so it's kind of like a rough thing for me. But yes, I eat when I want to, and usually that's about 3 snacks and 3 meals. Oh my gosh, the mosquitoes right now. And then during volleyball, I actually have like 2 or 2.5 hour practices, so I definitely have to eat a lot more during volleyball season. And I think this is something that everyone struggles with when sports come around, because it's hard to eat more. And especially for people that have had like a disordered past, because a lot of times your body still doesn't tell you like, hey, I'm really hungry, it'd be great if you would like feed me a little bit right now. Our bodies are just like, oh, I'm starving to death, it's fine. And so I never really know when to eat. And actually, I don't think last season I did super well with it because I didn't eat enough. But this year I know much better how to take care of myself. So definitely things like beans, all of the kinds of beans are so good for you and so good for protein. Lentils are so good. They have 10 grams of protein per 80 calorie fourth of a cup serving, and they don't taste like anything, and you can be using them instead of like ground beef. They kind of have the same texture and things. So I am kind of in love with lentils right now. Definitely tofu. I am a tofu girl, and it's so tasty and it's so high in protein. I think it actually has the same macros in the protein and calories as at least as lentils, and you can make it taste like anything you want it to. Soy milk, I've been really enjoying soy milk lately. Quinoa is really good. Fake meat products I use all the time, which I know a lot of people say you shouldn't, but I was raised omni, and I'm convenient. I like to be convenient, so your girl still eats fake meat. Even if it's not the most healthy thing, it still is in my life a lot, like every meal. And then protein bars, I really like Cliff bars, and protein powder, smoothies with protein powder, peanut butter has protein in it, and I'm in love with peanut butter, so yes. And I also eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables and bread. I eat a lot of bread. So just because you're an athlete and you're vegan doesn't mean that you have to like restrict yourself to like foods that have protein. Like I used to think that I couldn't eat like fruits or like anything, pretty much anything that had calories in it that didn't have more than 10 grams of protein. I was like, I'm not going to eat that. I can't eat that. I need more protein. And the truth is, you don't actually need that much protein. I think you need, don't quote me on this, but 1.5 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of weight to gain muscle. Like, we all think that we need a lot of protein, but we don't. It's just because, like, society eats so much meat and has such an emphasis on protein that we think we do. But, yeah, the truth is that we don't actually need that much protein. And you'd actually be healthier without consuming so much of it, because if you have extra protein, it just gets stored as fat. So it's definitely not that hard to get your protein. And you just got to really make sure that you're fueling yourself, because a lot of times on a vegan diet, you eat a lot more whole foods and a lot more vegetables and a lot more fruits, and then you don't get enough calories in, and then you get sick and tired and dizzy, and it's not a good time. So definitely just making sure you get enough calories is the number one thing for being a vegan athlete, definitely, because it's kind of a tricky thing to get a hang of at first, and then once you kind of know more where your body's at and where calories are at, it gets really easy. And then I pretty much just bodybuild like every other person and play sports like every other person. I go to practice, I come home, I eat as much as I need, and I recover, and that's just that. I mean, it's really not that hard, but it's a hard concept to grasp that you don't need meat to gain muscle and to be an athlete. Really, you don't need whey protein or anything like that, because there's such good alternatives these days that honestly anything you can eat, I can eat vegan, which I know is like a saying, but it's also very true. And things like soy protein, brown rice protein, pea protein, there's like a billion proteins, I swear, in the vegan life, and it's crazy, but they all work really well and I love them. My favorite is Veggie Elite chocolate mocha, and it tastes like a mocha and it's really good. And yeah, so I hope this video helped you guys. I was gonna say I hope you enjoyed this video, and then that didn't happen. So I hope this video helped you guys, and I hope that you liked this video. And if you did, definitely leave a thumbs up, subscribe, check out my Instagram at AleaFinn with a little dash thingy below it. And I love you all so much, and I hope you have a fantabulous week.